Unfiltered Improv. Full-flavored comedy from Toledo and beyond. Hello and happy holidays from Unfiltered Improv. We hope everyone's having a bright and merry spirit. We hope to bring you some laughter tonight. Let's go ahead and get started with some improvised comedy. Tonight's players are Connor McNamara, Sarah Stevens, Mark Holliday, Greg Schmitz, Paul Bergman, Kate Britt, Josh Kaiden, and yours truly, Robin Molly. Tonight's first game is called Good News, Bad News. There's rarely any good news this time of year, and the bad news is even better. We're going to go ahead and get started by giving Josh a suggestion. Josh, can you tell us the good news about stocking stuffers?
The good news about stocking stuffers is that you could fit a lot of them inside a turkey, and it's just a good way to kind of bring your holidays together.
The bad news about how many stocking stuffers you can fit inside a turkey is that turkeys are expensive. And when you have like multiple kids and you have to hang all of the turkeys from your fireplace mantle, it just really cuts down on like the quality of Christmas presents because you're spending all that money.
And the good news about just the quality of the Christmas presents just dropping is the fact that your kids will really start to respect a hard day's work. They'll respect those tiny toys more than little Johnny down the street who got the big PlayStation 4. They're gonna love those little nutcrackers. Paul, give me some good news about trains.
Well, the good news about trains is that you can finally visit your family in Chicago who you've been avoiding because you didn't have any money, and it's one of the cheapest ways to go to Chicago. So visiting your family, that's the good news.
Oddly enough, that happens to be the bad news as well, but it goes further than that. It's bad that it's so efficient and you can get there faster. The quicker you get there, the longer you have to spend with your family.
The good news about being efficient to get to your family means it's also efficient to leave when you find out how toxic these people are and they start talking about politics around the dinner table. It's time to get on the next train out of there. Mark, why don't you give us the good news about a lump of coal?
The good news about a lump of coal is that that's all it takes to start this house on fire when all I get for Christmas is a lump of coal. Robin.
Well, of course, the bad news about starting the house on fire is that we don't need no water, so we're going to let the MFer burn. Burn, MFer burn.
The good news about letting your house burn down is you're gonna have a lot less stuff after, and you had that New Year's resolution in mind to just care less about possessions and more about relationships, and this is going to be a great opportunity for you to do that. So as the resident Jewish feller, I feel like I gotta ask Kate for the good news about potato latkes for Hanukkah.
Well, the good news about potato latkes for Hanukkah is that even your Goyim friends enjoy them. And so you can really be a good ambassador of the chosen people with a delicious potato latke over the holidays.
Yum.
The bad news about being an ambassador to the chosen people is that that's just so much like stuff. That's just a lot of weight on your back in an already stressful time of the year. Like it's a dark time of the year, everyone. Like no one's happy. And just putting all that pressure on yourself to be that ambassador is no good at all. Just stop.
The good news about it being a dark time of the year and putting a lot of pressure on you is that the Christmas lights across town are going to look really good against that dark background. Just fantastic, especially the way they flash and glow, and it just leaves me with such a warm feeling knowing that at least some people are enjoying themselves.
It's like someone's trying to convert me.
Okay, Sarah, you need to give us the good news about mistletoes.
Good thing about mistletoes is that they're everywhere this time of year. I mean, they're popping up left and right. One day you might just find yourself under it with the man of your dreams. I mean, that's great news.
The problem with being under mistletoe that's all over the place with the man of your dreams is that some dreams are nightmares. And you don't want to see that kind of man in real life, particularly when they're trying to suck out your soul.
And the good news about getting your soul sucked out by a strange man is that we're starting Halloween season early, basically, is what I'm getting at. You know, we've been starting Christmas earlier and earlier, and the holiday season earlier and earlier. We're starting Halloween in December.
And on that note, I think we've exhausted enough good news and bad news, and it's time to move on to our next game, a fun little holiday themed round of Foursquare. The way this game works is we will have 4 players teamed up into 2 people per scene, rotating through 4 different scenes, all of them festive AF. The players for this game are Josh, Sarah, Mark, and Paul. To get started, let's have a suggestion for Josh and Sarah of why are you naughty? Ooh.
Shoplifting.
Shoplifting. All right. For Sarah and Mark, who's someone you know who's super nice?
Miss Honey.
Miss Honey. For Mark and Paul, what was the best present you ever got?
Grease on VHS.
And last but not least, for Paul and Josh, where is a location in the world that Santa forgot to bring presents to this year?
Himself in the North Pole.
Oh, North Pole. Oh, what a sad times. All right, let's rotate back to Josh and Sarah. Remind us of your suggestions and we'll rotate through.
Shoplifting.
Sarah and Mark.
Miss
Honey.
Mark and Paul.
Grease on VHS.
Paul and Josh.
The North Pole.
All right, back to Josh and Sarah. Take it away.
What do you got in your hands there, Sonny?
Papa, you're not supposed to see that yet. It's your Christmas present.
Did you pay for that?
Well, what do you mean by pay exactly?
You know, with money.
I don't have any money.
Oh, no. So you're saying you stole me a gift there?
You taught me well, Papa.
Oh, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud. You couldn't be more proud.
Rotate.
You know, Miss Honey is the nicest person I've ever met. She really treats me wonderfully every day like Christmas.
I sometimes wish that Miss Honey would go on sick leave and not come back. She's not nice to me.
That's because you say weird things to her all the time. I don't know why. I keep telling you not to say things like that to her.
Look, I'm only 7 years old, okay? I don't know how any other way to act. I'm just trying to keep it together with the addition and subtraction over here. And now I got to think about the things I'm saying being weird. It's a lot for a kid.
Lot to put on your little mind, I understand. But maybe just in the goodness of your little tiny Tim heart, maybe try and open it up to Miss Honey.
I'll try. I'm gonna
Rotate.
Danny, you're the one that I want.
Woo, 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 baby. This song, I didn't age, my appearance in the song didn't age too well, so I kind of would like to not bring it up at our 20th anniversary of the release of Grease on VHS.
It's such a special occasion, and you don't look that bad.
No, I'm saying like it made me look like I was, it made me look like I was taking advantage, and I wasn't. It was just the way we talked. It was boys' locker room talk.
I was 28 years old at the time. It was fine.
Okay. If you forgive me, I'm going to try to move forward and be a better human being. And that's all I can do. I've made my mistakes. The past is the past. And let's celebrate. This is 20th anniversary of Grease on VHS, right? We're over it now, right?
Yeah, I guess we're over it. But
you don't sound like I did it again. I'm sorry.
Rotate.
It's a lot warmer here than I thought it would be.
Oh my God, it's balmy.
And everything's melting. Santa's workshop is falling apart. The elves are gone.
The elves are gone and the polar bears are looking at us.
Oh, yeah, wow. And yeah, that one looks really hungry.
That one is licking his chops.
Yeah, when you say his chops, what do you mean?
I
don't know what body part that is.
His tongue is like licking the chops of his mouth or something.
That doesn't help. That doesn't help. When you say the chops of his mouth, do you mean his teeth, his lips? What is he licking?
Right now,
I know I should be focused on the threat to us, but I'm really confused.
He just ate half my arm, and it hurts.
I know, but I still want to know what a chop is.
Rotate.
Now's not the time.
Well, I was so proud of you because you stole me my first gift. But as I look at this, I see the dollar value has got to be under $15 here. And now I feel like a discounted grandfather.
I'm sorry, Papa. Perhaps I can go out and steal you something bigger. Maybe a pony. Or
Ooh, I'd love a pony. Or about a 70-inch TV you could steal from me.
my arms might not be large enough to drag that one out of the store.
Oh, but your arms are large enough to steal a pony? Something useless?
Where my sugar plums and my apples come into hand.
Rotate.
Yeah, I took your advice. I told Ms. Honey.
Kept smoking?
No, I'm gonna keep smoking. I'm gonna keep smoking. I'm already 6 years into a lifetime habit as far as I'm concerned. But I did tell Miss Honey. I told Miss Honey that she was radiant like a Christmas globe, and she looked at me like I was a weirdo.
I think that's one of those things I'm talking about. I mean, I think it might be the voice, maybe. Perhaps we can talk about, making your voice sound more like a child's. Maybe add a little elfishness to it. She might appreciate it a bit more.
I don't think the wrinkles on my face are helping that much either.
Rotate.
Oh, Danny, don't be so hard on yourself. Your acting wasn't that bad in the movie.
I mean, I was much better on Broadway. I don't even remember your character's name, for crying out loud.
It's me, Dad. It's me, Danny. I'm Sandy.
Sandy Zuko, yeah.
But you just need to look. You're loved by millions of people. This is a beloved movie. Don't be so hard on yourself.
I'm gonna take it easier on myself.
I mean,
I'm gonna take it easier on you too this time.
Oh yeah, for Grease 3.
Yeah. Grease 3.
Rotate.
So I know maybe I should have been helping you because now you're down to basically just a head. But I was busy Googling trying to figure out what chops were. And
wait, you're able to get a signal?
yeah, I've had a signal this whole time. It was surprising to me too, but
well,
anyway, do you want to know, or should I without knowing?
And scene. We'll never know what chops really are. And I think that that's the way the polar bears wanted it. We're going to pass things over to Josh to host this next game.
Okay, our next game is called Santa's Lap. In this game, Kate will be playing the role of Santa, a role she's been preparing for perhaps her entire life in one way or another. And we will have Greg, Connor, and Robin playing the role of people sitting on Santa's lap asking for presents. But what we're going to do is we're going to have Kate mute her computer so that she cannot hear what weird quirks we give each of our three players. And then we will wave our hand to Kate to signal that she can come back. And one at a time, Greg, Connor, and Robin will go ask for things from Santa, have conversations with Santa, and Santa, or Kate in the role of Santa, will figure out what each of those quirks are. So first, can we get a quirk for Greg? What is some oddity about Greg?
He's allergic to polyester.
Okay, Greg is allergic to polyester. How about for Connor?
He meows like a cat every time Christmas is mentioned.
Okay, he meows like a cat every time Christmas is mentioned. That one kind of gives me pause.
Hey. I think it's a perfect suggestion, Josh.
And can we get a quirk for Robin?
She hiccups a lot because she drinks heavily.
Robin is an alcoholic, apparently. Well, yeah, it's a quirk bordering on an addiction. Maybe not even bordering, it just is an addiction. Maybe something a little quirkier and less. What's
I
something
personally
else you
can't
be
think of
addicted to that
anything.
people don't get addicted to in real life?
Vitamins.
Vitamins. Robin is
Flintstone
addicted
vitamins.
to vitamins.
Do I still hiccup a lot?
Because of the vitamins, yes.
That's
Yes,
up to
you
you.
hiccup.
It's
You
how
gotta
you
hiccup.
drink your vitamins.
Okay.
Let's wave
All
at Kate
right.
to get Kate back.
This
Kate,
is on the
come back.
radio for crying out loud.
Yep.
Okay, I'm back.
Cool.
Okay, Kate. So Greg, Connor, and Robin in that order are going to come to you and sit on your lap, and you're going to figure out what's quirky about them. So go on.
Ho, ho, ho. Who's
Hey,
this now, child?
hey, Santa. I guess just my parents told me to be really careful, but let me just squeeze in there.
Just have a seat and
Sorry, I
tell
don't
me
talk
what.
to a lot of people other than my parents. I don't really leave the house too much because of my situation. Anyway, I
You're
guess
all Santa's children in my eyes.
that's good to hear. I don't hear a lot of encouragement because most of the time my ears are swollen shut. Sorry, your suit, is that a blend?
Well, it's supposed to be hypoallergenic, but it depends on what you're allergic to.
Well, I'm feeling a little bit. It's kind of an unusual one. I guess I'll just try to get through it before my throat closes up.
Go fast, little boy.
If I could get, maybe you mentioned hypoallergenic, but if I could get like a new bubble with a different material than the one that I have, like
Oh, sure, like
cotton's like fine, but something more see-through than that would be great. Like
how do you feel about polyurethane?
it's really bad, actually.
Oh dear.
It's pretty close.
Are plastics irritating to you, young
Plastics
man?
aren't as so bad, but the first part of that word it gives me a pause.
Poly things?
Yeah, and I think maybe not. See, my dad's poly, and that's fine.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
My parents are in a bit of a throuple situation. I'm sorry.
Does your bonus parent give you toys that are made of
They're not allowed to
artificial-
give me toys anymore because last time they gave me clothes that were from JCPenney.
oh
And-
dear.
The poly thing you mentioned earlier was pretty bad. I'm sorry. I think it might
Why
be.
don't you get some fresh air with my elf, and I will let you finish your conversation sooner.
Go see my epic pet.
Ho, ho, ho. Who's next, child?
I am. Hello.
Hello. What would you like for Christmas, little one?
Okay, let me just plop up on there. Okay.
Come
Lap's
and
nice
sit
and
on my
warm.
lap.
Okay, wow. I would a lot of things.
Do you need a tissue to blow your nose, young child?
No, I'm good.
Okay, great.
I want a new journal to write my feelings in.
Excellent. What are you feeling
want-
right now, child?
Just ecstatic that you're real.
Oh, I am real.
I never thought that I'd meet Santa. Meow.
Child, I believe you just made a cat sound. Are you aware that you did that?
I beg your pardon.
Well, child, you meowed at me.
I don't. That doesn't seem like something I would do.
What else would you like, little one? In addition to a journal.
I'd like a big old bike.
Nice.
Just ride around on it. Obviously not now because it's the most wonderful time meow of the year. So I can't ride a bike because all the ice.
Is there a
everywhere.
child? Is there a cat somewhere on your person? Do you No, there's not a cat on your person. Okay. What do you like people to call you at school, child?
Bruce.
Thank you for answering that question.
Yeah. What do you like people to call you at your workshop?
Santy.
Meow.
Now, it's the most wonderful time of the year, you say. Does winter make you turn into a cat or something like that? You've become more reticent, child. Bruce, if I may be so familiar.
Oh, can't believe.
Excuse me. Where's that
sorry.
boy in the bubble? Come back here, boy in the bubble.
These are working pretty good.
Are you allergic to cats by any chance?
Luckily, no.
You should go smell Bruce and see if that has any effect on you.
Okay, do you mind, Bruce?
No, Santa
Hey.
said you can do it. Don't
We'll
ask
go to the
Bruce.
safe. That
Skip
shirt
away.
is that shirt synthetic?
Oh, what is
Oh,
your
wait,
shirt made out
shit.
of, Bruce?
Just so much stuff. Cotton, polyester, dyes.
I think polyester is something that this child is allergic to.
Go to the hospital.
All right, go to the hospital, child. I won't get you polyester for Christmas. Okay, Bruce, would you mind just standing to the side while I speak with this next possibly human child?
No problem. Big
All right, just take a beat, have a cat nap. And you, child, what can I do for you this ho Christmas ho?
Excited to finally meet you.
Do you have the hiccups, young one?
I do. It's just part of my super healthy diet.
Oh, and what would you like for Christmas?
I would like a membership to GNC where I could just get like unlimited supplies of everything.
Do you eat things that are not protein powder and creatine and whatnot?
Well, protein is good and creatine's an excellent supplement. But I'd rather have the A and the B and the D.
You
a
love-
lot of the C, a lot of the C.
You're a real vitamin hound, aren't you, child? But they give you hiccups for some reason. Have you had too much vitamin H, perhaps?
So much vitamin H. Oh, I just feel like maybe this is going to be the best Christmas ever if you get me that GNC membership.
Oh, goodness gracious. I will be happy to give you all the vitamins that you can handle if you just promise to swallow thoroughly
For
and take deep
Christmas, right?
breaths. Of course.
And some maybe even for Christmas Eve.
Sure. You would like some Christmas Eve vitamins? I'm sorry, Bruce. Would you like some vitamins?
Yeah, I'm a perfect specimen of health.
Yeah, I feel like some C might help you, but what about some catnip, valerian root, anything like that? Would you enjoy?
I mean, I always try everything once.
Great. Thank you, Bruce.
Bruce likes jolly old Saint Nick. And
Indeed.
and his favorite song is Noel.
Wow.
Okay. It sounds like you're a one Christmas cat, Bruce.
That's good.
Yes.
Yes. Great. And
Great.
So you correctly identified the quirks of each of our players, and for that you should give yourself a present.
Oh,
thank you.
because we heard
You're
Santa
sick.
accidentally
Well
skip the
done,
North Pole
Kate.
this year.
Ho,
And well
ho,
done
ho.
to all our players there. Okay. For our final game, we're going to play Hallmark Holiday Special. I'm going to give you guys a set of 3 initials. You will make up the title of a Hallmark Holiday Special with those 3 initials. You'll describe what we would see in it, and then I will choose one of those to have a little scene performed from. So someone give me the initials of, I don't know, one of your cousins who doesn't have your same last name.
GAP.
GAP, like Gap.
Yes.
Okay, and we're going to go in our order here. So we're going to hear a Hallmark Holiday Special from each of you with a 3-word title with GAP. So Kate, take us away. Get us going.
Ghoulish and pasta.
Ghoulish and pasta. I hear that's about to come out on Netflix, and it's looking great. Tell us about it.
It's a story of a goth who has to go home from her job in the big city over the holidays and reunites with someone she went to high school with, who is now a pasta maker, and can a goth and a pasta maker find love in the small town? You'll have to watch Netflix to find out.
We've all been asking ourselves that question. Okay, Connor, let's hear your Hallmark Holiday Special.
Good American pastime.
Tell us about it.
It's about a small town with the truest of American pastimes, which is sled ball, which is kind of like kickball, but on sleds. And you just, you let it go. And there's a little boy who wants to be the star sled ball member, but his dad says, no, you can't do that. You got to learn business. And he's like, no, Dad, I want to do it.
Oh, and will he get to be the sled ball member he's always wanted to be? Okay. So we've heard ghoulish and pasta from Kate. Good American pastime from Connor. Paul, what you got for us?
Oh, my holiday special is called Gwendolyn and Presents. And it's about this couple that are, they're about to get married, but he's bringing his girlfriend Gwendolyn home to meet his family. And what's little known about her is that she's all about the present. She's all about the gift. She's very materialistic. And the whole drama unfolds as he decides really if he does want to marry her or not. Gwendolyn and Presents.
And Presents. Okay. Sarah, what you got for us?
My movie is Garbage Amid the Pines. It's a deep story about the trash you find on a Christmas tree lot and the sad young girl who comes to find this environmental devastation, right at Christmas time, at the best smelling time of the year. Things just go wrong. Garbage Amid the Pines. It's deep. Watch it later.
It's a little darker than a lot of what we got on the channel, but hey, we got to shake it up, right? Greg, what you got for us?
My movie is Gingerbread Around Pennsylvania. And it's the story of a big city journalist who goes to coal country in Pennsylvania to cover the annual Gingerbread Around Pennsylvania gingerbread house competition, where she meets a friendly lumberjack who takes her into his spare bedroom as like for rent while she's there, and slowly falls in love with him and his young daughter.
Great. And that's not where I thought you were gonna take this when you said he takes her into his spare bedroom.
Not
okay,
what I'm
Mark, what do you got for us?
On a little Lifetime there.
All right, my movie, it's a holiday movie. It's available on the Roku streaming channel, and it's called Grover's Aging Poorly, and it's about everyone's favorite Sesame Street hero, Grover. But as he's getting older and growing out of adolescent puppet age, he's just kind of like going through some changes. Is he going to sit at the adult puppet or the kid puppet table? All kinds of interesting things happen with the different holiday variations.
Hey,
Grover's Aging Poorly.
Well, my Hallmark movie is also about aging. It's called Geriatric Alimony Presents. This is about divorcees, and one of them's been paying alimony checks to the other one for quite some time, and suddenly they find themselves in a situation where they can't afford both Christmas and pay the alimony checks, and they decide to team up after all of these years and hand make presents for all of their loved ones together. And can this be the opportunity to rekindle the spark between these old aging geriatric divorcees? You'll have to watch to find out.
Okay. So from Kate, we had Goulash and Pasta. From Connor, Good American Pastime. From Paul, Gwendolyn and Presents. From Sarah, Garbage Amid the Pines. Greg gave us Gingerbread Around Pennsylvania. Mark offered Grover's Aging Poorly, and Robin gave us Geriatric Alimony Presents. Let's see a little bit of a scene from Good American Pastime. Let's have Connor, Kate, and Greg take that away.
Charlie, what are you doing?
What does it look like?
You trained us to do this.
Well, then,
I trained you to balance books, not balls.
That one time you played catch with us in the backyard.
And we got really good at it.
We've been practicing midnights.
We can see in the dark. We're that good.
We've been painting the ball black just to make it a little tougher for us.
Been wearing like those things that you wear over when you're robbing a grocery store too, so we can't even see our
ski mask.
A ski mask.
I ran through a barbed wire fence in the backyard the other day, and it didn't hurt a lick. That's how good we are.
That's concerning.
Sometimes we practice just with wasps' nests.
This is getting so much more extreme than I thought it would go.
You can't handle it?
First it was fine.
And Robin, take us home.
Whether you've been naughty or nice, whether you listened once or listened twice, we care not what holiday you celebrate. Having you listen to our improv is great.
Yay.
An improvised holiday poem. All right. Thanks for listening, everybody. Tune in again. Bye. Unfiltered Improv. Full flavored comedy from Toledo and beyond. Hosted by Robin Molly and Josh Kynan. Editing by Robin Molly. Recorded for